What's up? Welcome. Thank you for clicking on Stoner News. We have pretty big breaking news coming out of the White House. The United States and Israel have launched strikes on Iran. Tehran is burning. The Iranian government is retaliating-ish. We have a few U.S. bases here that have been attacked. No news on any casualties. No reports. Most of them were intercepted here at this other base. Still no reports. One civilian of Asian nationality was killed in Abu Dhabi. And that looks like all we've got so far from the Iranian attacks being launched back against the United States. We have U.S. Navy 5th Fleet Headquarters in Bahrain, Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, Al Dhafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates, Ali Al Salam Air Base in Kuwait, and additionally, the Jordanian military reports that they have also intercepted a few ballistic missiles over their own airspace. But we are going to get into more of these strikes now. Got reports coming out from Israel that the top Iranian Revolutionary Guard commander, Mohammad Pakpour, has been killed in the strikes. Him and his subordinates are responsible for horrific atrocities against the Iranian people. If you have not heard, they were on the orders of the Ayatollah. They were raping any girls that were virgins that were being arrested so that they could not go to heaven as virgins. And then to cover up the crimes they were committing against the women in their own captivity, they began to cut out the wombs and genitalia of women in order to hide their crimes. So I am 100% for these attacks. I believe every single member of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard needs to be eliminated. Like, there is no, oh, they just told me to. No, motherfucker. You chose to rape little girls, and now you're gonna die. So, deuces. But Trump did get a 8-minute long speech out. We're gonna watch that through Fox News. Fox, please don't be mad at me. But we're gonna get over to this now, and we've got it all lined up and ready for you. President Trump on his attacks in Iran. You can see a little bit of the Fox one. I'm trying to be more Foxy News. I'm working on it, guys. I'm getting better. I think I'm getting better. Let me turn the volume a little bit. Let's get into this because there's not going to be a whole lot after this. I got a little bit of world news, just one little article, and then we're going to get out of here for the day. Anyone that is interested, my son's surgery did go fantastically last night, or yesterday. They did not need to do as much as they thought they were going to initially. It wasn't as bad once they got in there, so big plus. And he's recovering. He's in the hospital. He'll be in the hospital all day today. He will be in my stream this afternoon, though, if you guys are interested. So 1 to 4, we'll be watching some more Vinland Saga. All right, let's get into this. President Trump on the attacks in Iran.
Short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people.
Yep.
Its menacing activities directly endanger the United States, our troops, our bases overseas, and our allies throughout the world. For 47 years, the Iranian regime has chanted death to America and waged an unending campaign of bloodshed and mass murder, targeting the United States, our troops, and the innocent people in many, many countries. Among the regime's very first acts was to back a violent takeover of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, holding dozens.
Now, just for the record, this is from Fox News. This is being brought to you by Fox News. I will make sure that that's available and easy to be seen. I don't want Fox News getting mad at me. Don't get mad at me, Fox. Please don't get mad at me, Fox.
Dozens of American hostages for 444 days. In 1983, Iran's proxies carried out the Marine barracks bombing in Beirut that killed 241 American military personnel.
Yep.
In 2000, they knew and were probably involved with the attack on the USS Cole. Many died. Iranian forces killed and maimed.
Yeah, intel reports showed that it was Iranian-backed. For those of you that did not see the attack on the USS Cole, it's old. Most of you people probably aren't even old enough to be alive then, but kids these days, yeah, it was a tragedy. It was pretty nasty. Yep. Luckily, the ship didn't sink, but there were casualties.
Hundreds of American service members in Iraq. The regime's proxies have continued to launch countless attacks against American forces stationed in the Middle East in recent years, as well as U.S. naval and commercial vessels in international shipping lanes. It's been mass terror.
Yep.
And we're not going to put up with it any longer.
Thank you.
From Lebanon to Yemen and Syria to Iraq, the regime has armed, trained, and funded terrorist militias that have soaked the earth with blood and guts. Mm-hmm. And it was Iran's proxy, Hamas, that launched the monstrous October 7th attacks on Israel, slaughtering more than 1,000 innocent people, including 46 Americans, while taking 12 of our citizens hostage. It was brutal. Something like the world has never seen before. Iran is the world's #1 state sponsor of terror and just recently killed tens of thousands of its own.
Now, I will push back on the world has never seen before, just because, like, that was basically war before the advent of guns. You invade over the border and you just kill and take things. Like, that's literally how war was conducted for thousands of years. Like, I hate to disagree with Trump on things, but, like, that is how war was conducted for thousands of years. You jump over the border, you rape, you pillage, and then you go back home with the slaves. Like, that's how they did it. Every once in a while, they'd ransom a lord back to the country that they were from, but for the most part, especially like the Vikings, like, they just kept their slaves. Like, if they went and they raided somewhere, like, they just kept the people, and they were the slaves. Like, they weren't prisoners, they were just slaves.
Own citizens on the street as they protested. It has always been the policy of the United States, in particular, my administration, that this terrorist regime can never have a nuclear weapon. I'll say it again.
100% agree. 1,000% agree. 1,000,000% agree. Don't even give a shit. Fucking put whatever percentage you want in front of that. Like, I fucking agree. If Iran gets a nuke, you can fucking wave goodbye to the world, because we'll be in fucking nuclear fucking winter within fucking hours.
They can never have a nuclear weapon. That is why in Operation...
Can you imagine fucking terrorists with fucking nukes? Like, hello?
Midnight.
It's bad enough we've got nukes. It's bad enough Russia's got nukes. Fucking, that fat fucking North Korea has a nuke. Like, guys, Iran cannot have nukes.
Hammer last June, we obliterated the regime's nuclear program at Fordow.
And it was pretty.
Natanz and Isfahan. After that attack, we warned them never to resume their malicious pursuit of nuclear weapons.
And they did.
And we sought repeatedly to make a deal. We tried. They wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. Again, they wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. They didn't know what was happening. They just wanted to practice evil. But Iran refused.
And now they're gonna die.
Just as it has for decades and decades. They've rejected every opportunity to renounce their nuclear ambitions, and we can't take it anymore.
Oh well, oopsie poopsie, now bombs drop on your heads. Don't care, cry me a river, fuck off.
Instead, they attempted to rebuild their nuclear program and to continue developing long-range missiles that can now threaten our very good friends and allies in Europe, our troops stationed overseas, and could soon reach the American homeland. Just imagine how emboldened this regime would be if they ever had and actually were armed with nuclear weapons as a means to deliver their message. For these reasons, the United States military is undertaking a massive and ongoing operation to prevent this very wicked, radical dictatorship from threatening America and our core national security interests. We are going to destroy their missiles and raise their missile industry to the ground. It will be totally, again, obliterated. We're going to annihilate their Navy. We're going to ensure that the region's terrorist proxies can no longer destabilize the region or the world and attack our forces and no longer use their IEDs or roadside bombs, as they are sometimes called, to so gravely wound and kill thousands and thousands of people, including many.
Yeah, it's not just military members that get hit with these IEDs either, guys. We hear about that a lot more because that's what's really important to us, anyway. Like I don't want to be a dick to the Afghani people or the Iraqi people. There were a lot of brave, innocent people that fought on our side against the terrorists. And while some of them were also terrorists, case in point, the one that went to D.C. and shot the National Guards people, because he was an Iraqi who fought against the terrorists. 'Cause, you know. But, yeah, no, a lot of innocents get hit by these roadside bombs as well, because they're non-discriminatory bombs. Like, it doesn't really matter what car drives over the top of it. As long as a car drives over the top of it, it's going to go. And it doesn't need to be a military personnel vehicle.
Americans, and we will ensure that Iran does not obtain a nuclear weapon. It's a very simple message. They will never have a nuclear weapon.
Cool.
This regime will soon learn that no one should challenge the strength and might of the United States Armed Forces. I built and rebuilt our military in my first administration, and there is no military on earth even close to its power, strength, or sophistication. My administration has taken every possible step to minimize the risk to U.S. personnel in the region. Even so, and I do not make this statement lightly, the Iranian regime seeks to kill. The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. That often happens in war, but we're doing this not for now.
And I don't take a single casualty lightly from our side either. Like, anybody that wants to jump in my chat or in my comments and say, like, but what about the American soldiers? No, my heart goes out to every single one that gets injured. Injured, killed, like, it's horrible. Like, don't get me wrong, it's completely horrible. But how many millions would die if a nuke goes off in Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, Miami? How many millions would be dead? That's the... You're weighing the balance here, guys. A couple of brave soldiers fall to protect millions. My heart goes out to the soldiers and their families, but that's what they signed up for. They signed up to protect the innocent, and everyone knows the cost that it takes. Like, it's always there. It's ever present. I've got family members that never got to come back home, so I'm well aware of the cost. So it's not something that any person, any president would take lightly. Like, nobody wants to see an American die. Nobody wants to see an American injured. Nobody wants to see an American with a lost limb. Like, I don't want a single one of our soldiers to have to be fitted with a prosthetic leg because they lost a fucking leg, like, or an arm, or fucking a fake eye, or any of that shit. Like, it's all fucking horrible, guys. Like, none of it is good, but it's a necessity in order to keep the rest of us safe. And I have mad respect for every single member of the armed forces.
We're doing this for the future, and it is a noble mission.
Even the Navy. Gay little bastards.
We pray for every service member as they selflessly risk their lives to ensure that
Just because you're gay doesn't mean I don't respect you. Just remember that. Just because I think you're gay does not mean you don't deserve respect.
Americans and our children will never be threatened by a nuclear-armed Iran.
Hell no.
We ask God to protect all of our heroes in harm's way, and we trust that, with his help, the men and women of the armed forces will prevail. We have the greatest in the world, and they will.
We don't need God's help prevailing. We just need God's help staying alive.
Prevail. To the members of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard,
I suggest you go hide under a rock, because either way, we're going to find you.
the armed forces, and all of the police, I say tonight that you must lay down your weapons and have complete immunity, or in the alternative.
Bullshit. They know that's a lie. I know that's a lie. Trump knows that's a lie. Anybody that's done atrocities in Iran, the Iranian people aren't going to forget. Like, this is never going to make it back there. It's not fucking there. But, yeah, no. The Iranian people are going to fucking rip those fuckers to pieces. Like, nah, they've already started doing that shit. Like, nah. It's going to get real bloody there. It's going to get real bloody. A lot of those IRGC guys are going to fucking whatever. Whatever, don't care.
Face certain death. So, lay down your arms. You will be treated fairly with total immunity. Or
Again, like I said, I don't think the Iranian people are going to really care about your immunity, sir.
Or you will face certain death. Finally,
although that is the other option. Like, you can either get killed or you can get killed. Like, which one would you prefer?
to the great proud people of Iran, I say tonight that the hour of your freedom is at hand. Stay sheltered. Don't leave your home. It's very dangerous outside. Bombs will be dropping everywhere. When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take. This will be probably your only chance for generations. For many years, you have asked for America's help, but you never got it. No president was willing to do what I am willing to do tonight. Now you have a...
Fuck, goosebumps. Oh, that just gave me goosebumps. Oh. This is legacy. This is legacy building right here, guys. This is the legacy he's going to take after his presidency. He freed Iran from the Ayatollah. This is big.
President who is giving you what you want. So let's see how you respond. America is backing you with overwhelming strength and devastating force. Now is the time to seize control of your destiny and to unleash the prosperous and glorious future that is close within your reach. This is the moment for action. Do not let it pass. May God bless the brave men and women of America's armed forces. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Hey, Sean.
And may God bless the innocent Iranian people fighting for their freedom. Oh, that was a great speech. Like, fucking say whatever you want about Trump. Like, that was one hell of a speech. It's one hell of a speech. And I'm 100% with him on it too, guys. Like, if we just let Iran keep doing what they do, like, lots of bad things are gonna happen. Like, it's time for it to all end, and that's the way we're going with it. It's time for it to all end. And then the little bit of world news that I have: a Bolivian C-130 Hercules carrying freshly minted money. Apparently, freshly minted money. Not sure how much. Skidded off the runway on takeoff and killed 15 people. That is what I've got for Saturday. I do hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for these 20 minutes. If you made it all the way to the end, please hit that like button. Think about subscribing. I'm here with a video almost every day. I got clips from my gaming time when I'm live on Kick. You can come follow me on Kick over at Stoner Santa on Kick. And yeah, come hang out with us. This is just regular recorded, so like as you can see, there's no chat going right now. I'm only usually live 1 to 5 or 1 to 4, but I definitely wanted to get this out because Iran, we got you guys. We're here for you. All right, guys. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday for any more craziness that's going on. Hopefully, we'll be able to report that the Ayatollah has either been captured or eliminated. All right, later.